Ladies and gentlemen, digital investors, welcome back. This is upload number 270, where we go over everything that is going on inside of the crypto space. Of course, we're going to go over some Vechain stuff and some XRP stuff. Here we have a 2,300% XRP rally, could be just around the corner. And again, we have some really awesome news for Vechain that I think could have big implications for us. So I'm excited to share this stuff. We also have a bunch of other stuff to go over. So if you guys are frequent viewers of the show and you would like to show some support, then tap the like button, as it really does help a ton to push this video in the YouTube algorithm. And also make sure you subscribe if you're trying to stay up to date on everything that is going on. Also want to let you guys know, here we have Singularity DAO Roadmap Phase 2, the mid-2021 progress report, and this is part 2, which was uploaded inside of the Patreon. And we also have part 1 in there, and I'll probably have part 3 up tomorrow. So all of you Patreon members, make sure you go check it out, because we also take a look at the SDAO price, which seems to be pumping up pretty hard right now, which honestly is great to see. If you're not yet a part of the Patreon, make sure you go ahead and at least check it out. It might not be for you, but it might be something that could really help you. It'll be the first link inside of the description, and we go over a lot of good stuff in there. And I thank everybody who does join, because not only do you get access to exclusive content and things like that, but you do directly help support me and the channel. So thank you. With that said, we're going to hop right into it. We have Morgan Stanley funds have picked up over 1 million shares in Grayscale Bitcoin Trust as institutional adoption for crypto mounts. So this is interesting because this is coming out, but they didn't recently purchase this Bitcoin. They actually got in at a pretty decent entry level. Not like they timed the bear market or anything, but they're definitely not buying $50,000 Bitcoin. So Morgan Stanley funds have picked up a hefty chunk of shares in the GBTC Trust as big banks look for ways to expose clients to crypto. Get this, guys, they picked up over 900,000 shares in the GBTC Trust, and that was worth $27.6 million. So this is a pretty big investment here. The bank's discovery portfolio bought around 600,000 shares, while its VIF growth portfolio holds 130,000 shares. The bank's shares were purchased back in June when Bitcoin was flirting with $30,000, and GBTC shares were closer to $30 each. So as you can see, guys, that's basically where they bought in at, around that $30,000 mark. So they didn't time the bear market or anything, but it's not like they bought yesterday at 50,000, right? They also put in this. The disclosures come just days after reports emerged that Citibank was preparing to trade Bitcoin futures on the Chicago Mercantile Exchange, as big banks look for avenues to get in on crypto without bearing too much risks, right? We are seeing the banks move into crypto like never before, right? They laughed at us at first, then they fought us, and now they are joining us as predicted. We also have some interesting things in terms of what the whales are accumulating. Here we have Fetch.ai, Bancor, and 2 more altcoins headline assets with heavy whale accumulation. If you guys are enjoying the video, make sure you tap the like button. And this is data coming from the crypto analytics firm Santiment, and it's saying that deep-pocketed investors are buying up Fetch.ai, Bancor, and 2 other altcoins. The Crypto Insights platform tells its followers that decentralized machine learning network Fetch.ai, or ticker symbol FET, leads the altcoin pack in terms of heavy whale buying, which I think is pretty awesome, right? The fact that we have an AI-based crypto project that whales are getting into. This could have massive implications for the rest of the crypto AI space, right? If FET takes off, people are always trying to look for those other gems. I think what happened to Doge is a pretty good example of that. So followed by decentralized exchange Bancor, right? So the number 1 accumulated altcoin is FET, followed by Bancor or BNT, followed by the Graph or GRT, followed by Maker, MKR, and then finally followed by Engine, ENJ. The number of whale addresses have grown for many assets and fallen for others. Looking to get into projects where large addresses numbers have been rising, watch FET, BNT, GRT, MKR, and ENJ. Okay, and I think those altcoins are probably going to definitely perform very, very well. We've already seen all of those altcoins perform well, and the fact that whales are accumulating them, whales usually know something that your average investor does not. So really cool stuff. And again, I'm really glad to see an AI-based coin in here. just because I do think we could see that trickle down to the rest of the crypto AI projects and get some attention on other things. Now here we have Cuba becomes the latest country to authorize and regulate cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin. So yet another nation recognizing crypto and Bitcoin. Let's see what's going on in Cuba. Their government said on Thursday that it will recognize and regulate cryptocurrencies for payments on the island. The country's central bank will set rules for such currencies and determine how to license providers of related services within Cuba. It comes as the Central American nation of El Salvador prepares to officially recognize the use of Bitcoin as a way to encourage remittances from its citizens living abroad when its crypto law comes into effect on September 7th. I'm sure you guys have already heard all about the El Salvador Bitcoin stuff that is going on. Here they say the Cuban resolution regulates the quote use of certain virtual assets in commercial transactions, as well as the licensing of providers of these services in quote operations related to financial exchange and collection or payment activities in or from Cuban territory. So pretty cool stuff, guys. Again, another nation caving to crypto. Not only do we have the banks caving in, we also have countries caving in. You really cannot stop this digital financial revolution that is sweeping the globe, absolutely sweeping the globe. Here we have 2300% XRP rally could be just around the corner, and after this we will get into the Vechain stuff and see what is going on there. But for now, let's check this out. This is coming from a strategy session where Credible Crypto says he believes XRP is destined to reach somewhere between $20 to $30 this bull cycle. Looking at XRP's abrupt 1000% rally in 2017, the trader says that something similar could happen in the current bull cycle, and here are his exact words. He says the biggest gains happen in the last 10% of the bull market, and that is true, right? Especially if you're buying at the bottom, most of your gains, the crazy numbers, are going to come when we're basically putting in that blow off top and things are just going vertical. He says keep in mind that XRP was trading at 22 cents in 2017, and in 1 month it went up to $3.30. It went 10x in a month. Something similar can be expected right here. I think if we break the all-time high within the next few months, then we're easily going to 3 to 5x. It is very reasonable. Again, in 2017 we went 10x. 3 to 5x is easy. $10 minimum is where I will consider taking profits. Once XRP breaks its all-time high of $3.40, the token will go into an explosive price discovery phase that could end up as high as $30. The trader's target for XRP implies a 2,319% increase from the current price right now. He says, again, my targets for XRP, as I've said many times, stand at $20 to $30 at the end of this bull cycle, whether that be 6 months to a year from now. Things will get exciting. Things will accelerate aggressively after we break all-time highs. The hardest part is getting back to the all-time highs. So as we break these all-time highs, there's no sell pressure above, and it becomes very easy to climb the ranks and to get higher and higher. Pretty cool stuff, guys. As we know, XRP has not reached it to its previous all-time high yet. I think once we can break through that decisively, that's the key word, right? Once we decisively break through that, create some support, I really think the sky is going to be the limit here for XRP. I think we're really just having a tough time getting above this previous all-time high. So once that happens, there's really not going to be much resistance left, right? When you look above on the chart, it's going to be nothing but white space, and that is always very good. Combine that with being in a massive bull market, and these coins will go on 1,000, 2,000, 3,000% rallies, sometimes much more. Let's move on to Vechain. Vechain launches blockchain platform to encourage carbon data reporting. So this is really interesting. Vechain has announced a new service for combining businesses to overhaul their carbon footprint data management practices. The new service combines decentralized ledger technology with a SaaS business model. The digital carbon footprint SaaS service allows enterprise users to log key data and integrate it with world-leading third-party assurance providers within Vechain's partnership network. This data can then be later transformed into new kinds of value and improve sustainability performance across the entirety of an organization. In an announcement, Vechain cited obstacles with trust and transparency in traditional supply chains when collecting company company's carbon emissions data. A public blockchain solves this problem, providing a transparent accountability for all layers of the supply chain network. And they say Vechain's blockchain-based digital carbon footprint SaaS service, which that is such a long name, provides a comprehensive and scalable platform for any enterprise to be able to better calculate, track, and report their carbon reduction initiatives across the entire value chain. And this article also hits on Chinese President Xi Jinping's, he had put out a recent 5-year plan, the 14th of its kind, outlined an aggressive effort to move the world's largest economy onto a low carbon trajectory, with goals to peak emission output before 2030, as well as achieve carbon neutrality before the year 2060. So could we see Vechain possibly play a role in this? We could, right? They are based in China as well. They do have offices in Shanghai and I think Hong Kong, along with a few others. But we will see. Anyways, guys, I think this could be extremely huge for Vechain. You know, they already have some massive product potential. The fact that they have even more product ideas is honestly just crazy. Our fear and greed index for today is in greed at 71. In our prices for today, we have Bitcoin sitting at 48,000, Ethereum at 3,200, Cardano at $2.86, up 14% today, Binance Coin at $489, XRP at $1.14, Dogecoin at 28 cents, Polkadot at $25, Solana at $85, and Uniswap at $27. That's going to be our top 10 for today. And with that said, guys, that is the video. Make sure you tap the like button. It really does help a ton. And make sure if you're trying to stay on top of everything that is going on inside of the crypto markets, that you hit the subscribe button. And if you hit the notification bell, YouTube should notify you every single time I put out an upload. With that said, guys, thank you so much for all the support, for all the comments, everything like that. I really do appreciate it. And I will see you all on the next upload. Have a great day, everybody.